Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, it's Littlefinger. Hey, got a question for you. Are these games, in your opinion, fun games? Alright, here I am. I've got two games. These were played last night, back-to-back, around 10 o'clock. I'm in the VK 2801. Right here, I am bottom tier, and I'm pushing around. I'm noticing that my team is going half one way, half the other. So I'm not going to push any further than this. Going to be very cautious and just wait. So I'm going to decide to see what's going on the other side of the hill. And sure enough, there's their heavies waiting. I get one shot in. So now I'm spotted, and I'm going to back off the hill, knowing that if they're here, they're going to come around the corner, which they do. I take one shot there. Luckily, that KV-1S doesn't get a shot in on me. So looking at where my opponents are, we've got one guy sitting back at maybe AFK. I'm going to go ahead and just relocate back with my team. You know, I don't want to get cornered if they were to all push on me. So since these guys are taking the long way around, I am going to just run on down here into cap. Now, my strategy here is not to cap out, but basically to put some pressure on them and make them come into our guys. But now our guys are pushing forward. So, not sure if this strategy is really doing any good because I don't have any support behind me anymore. They've all moved off to the side, as you can see in the mini-map there. So, let's change strategy here and let's go ahead and get as far away from everybody as possible. Meanwhile, my guys are dropping left and right. But now I'm in a position where I can get on the edge of the map and hopefully get a few shots in without getting spotted. There goes another guy. So now we're going to drop adrenaline. We've got a couple shots, and I have no idea how we get spotted like that. You know, these guys are over 200 meters away. Not sure how they're spotting me, but anyway, someone's got some good vision, I guess. But we're still pumping in these shots. That KV-1S is going to back up, and we hit the dirt, unfortunately. And this is where I make a series of decisions, right or wrong. You can't really know until you go back and look it over in the replays like this. But anyway, so we've got the SP1C in front of me, and he's not paying attention, so we'll get one shot in and go ahead and get another shot here and just ram him. So we take 300 damage there. Maybe we could have gotten away with just that one shot and only taken 200 damage, but I figure we're 3-on-3 at this point. We're starting to come back, and I've got shots on the bridge here. Just peeking over the edge. 3-on-2. Got this guy tracked. Now all of a sudden it's 3-on-1. I'm in the corner, 3-on-1. We've got one guy there. We know one guy's on the other side of that hill, and I don't know where the third is. So this is why I make another decision here to push on around the edge using my light tank camo and my speed. Hopefully we can get some shots in. I see this guy. Looks like he's going to cap. But I wasn't sure if he was going to stick around and try to get a shot back at me, which he doesn't. So I decide, well, maybe I'll go chase him. But again, I'm still missing that third player when we see the VK coming up the hill there, and I shot and got fired. So that was probably a bad decision. I probably should either have engaged fully with him, or, because as you can see here, I circle back around and he's gone. Or not shot at all, which that way I wouldn't have gotten spotted on the map. So that gives situation here where one-on-one with a tank with a tier higher than me. Even the VK 2801 doesn't have the DPM to outlast him and try to get away, but it's to no avail. So probably should have just kept on motoring and tried to get away through all the buildings and whatnot. But anyway, we do 2,099 damage, 2 kills. Competitive game, 14 shots landed. You know, so I'm thinking, okay, I didn't get much help from my team, so Here we go on to battle number 2 on mines, this time top tier, and expecting we got a couple Leos on the team here to go through the mouth of the cave opening, and I was just going to sit here when all of a sudden you see Mr. KV2 coming up the hill, and he basically just has eyes for me. So I'm kind of pinned down right here. It's not until that sentinel comes around. You can see that KV2 still looking at me. I'm not going to pull out and take a shot from him. They've got a guy sitting in cap. And not sure why auto tracking tracked on the KV2. I wanted to finish off the sentinel, which we do here. And now's my chance. Get a shot in on the BDR. And then I am going to speed it up here and get to cap. So again, team's starting to fall pretty quick, but the cap counter was getting close to 50, so I come on in here and we get a nice little bounce there. He does angle a little bit. Disappointed that that shot there does not go back of the turret, but this guy does a really bad job in keeping me from basically doing a COD even backwards. I mean, just back up to the building, and again here when I think he's about to shoot, I change direction, and I guess he went into the track there. So you can see now, while all of this is going on, everyone else on my team has died. BDR's got a shot on me, but I need to make a run and get out of this corner. Here comes Leo. Get a shot number 1 here. He bounces his shots, and I just keep on motoring. This is a little disappointing here as I come around the corner here and bounce a shot off him back. And as I'm trying to get away, run up the rocks there. But we still finish him off driving, looking backwards. So now we've got it to a chance where it's 3-on-1. So like I always tell you guys on these close games, get distance. Separate them. And maybe you can pick them off one by one. So here comes BDR. And I think that shot went in. But again, we're playing real cautiously. Another shot in there. Now he knows where we are. And that was a bad mistake of allowing him to take 250 hit points from me there. So I'm backing up, hoping to reset camo when obviously someone has gone into the cap. Now I've got plenty of time, so I'm not going to rush it too much, because I know that there is a third tank out there somewhere, and sure enough, there he is, just peeking over the edge. So I know now cap is KV2, so you know I don't really want to go straight into cap. Because one shot from him, get a nice little bounce, KV2, and game is all over. So now I'm in a little bit of a predicament. Both of those guys are playing real well. They're hiding most of their tank. They didn't rush on me like I was hoping. So I take a blind shot there, hoping for the best, but no luck. And now we are going to relocate again. 70 seconds on the cap. And I was going to go to cap when the BDR takes a shot at me and bounces, so I figure I can get this guy taken care of, and I think this is my downfall. I decide to go up the mine shaft here. 92, cap's getting close. I can finish that guy off, but I won't reload in time, but it doesn't matter because I miss it by about a second. So almost a valiant effort there in coming back. So 2 games back to back over 2,000 damage, and I lost both of them. I just wonder, some these guys play a game, you die in the first 30 seconds, and then you hit 2 garage and you find another tank and die in another 30 seconds. So a little frustrating, but guys, hopefully you're watching my videos, learning something, staying alive longer, doing more damage, and improving that win rate. So as always, guys, have fun out there, stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.